This is a case study of a teacher in the Iowa City Community School District investigating her thoughts on low-income students. We found that she believes in and practices a level playing field for these students.
So I think equity is not about treating everyone the same or giving everybody the same playing field, but leveling the playing field, which means going out of your way in different ways for different kids for different reasons.
We asked her 6 main questions. 1.
What special challenges occur with low-income students? Low-income students often don't have the skills higher-income students have to speak up for themselves
in an effective way.
One challenge can be understanding kind of the hidden rules of school. It's like asking questions or how to advocate for themselves if they don't understand something.
2.
How does cultural difference theory come into play with low-income students? Low-income students tend to have their own equally valid set of skills and values that helps them get by in their culture, from high-income students whose skills and values tend to serve them in succeeding in school.
For example, if in a student's culture that they grew up in, being tough and being able to fight for yourself is valued and is important and helps them stay safe, then when they perceive a threat, even if it's just an adult telling them what to do, they might go into that mode.
3. Does cultural subordination come into play with low-income students? Yes, there are times when low-income students come with a certain approach to the interviewee, but not because she did anything wrong, but rather that she represents a system that has harmed them in the past.
Even if I, as me, haven't personally done anything to make them feel powerless, if they felt disempowered by the system that I represent and that I'm part of, then they might already be coming to school with baggage.
4. What do you do to make your classroom a more level playing field for low-income students? She provides a consistent environment. Class has a routine. Everything a student is looking for has a specific place. Expectations are clear, and although they may have chaotic lives outside of school, when they come into the classroom, they have a structure to rely on.
I think when kids already have a lot of instability in their lives, then just having this sense of knowing what to expect is really helpful. So I think that's a big thing.
5. What does the school and district do for low-income students? The school provides home wireless internet setup and a laptop to take home for all students.
I think that's a huge equalizer. And I think, the internet in general is a huge equalizer. Anybody can have access to any information, which is awesome.
6. Do these issues intersect with other socially constructed groups?
Low income and other groups perform better when they are represented in the material.
If there's a student who comes from a culture that I don't know anything about, and maybe I've never read a book by that author. I realized the other day I've never read I don't know about never, but I can't remember the last book I read by a Chinese author, for example. And I was just because some kid brought up a Chinese author they were reading. And I was whoa,
We found that our interviewee believes in and practices creating a level playing field for low-income students by providing a consistent environment and always assuming the best in students. Looking for cultural reasons they may not be succeeding and looking for solutions, rather than assuming they are not successful and cannot achieve to the extent that other students can.
Rather than just assuming oh, it's just a teenage problem, oh, it's just a bad attitude, looking deeper to be I wonder why that is. I wonder what experiences they've had that they're still carrying with them. And that's why most of us go into teaching in the first place, is because we like kids, students, and we want to connect with them and we want to have a positive impact on their lives. So